Here at KevCentral, we've been working our way up the Trek Marlin line, and today we reached the top with the Marlin 7, the highest spec of Trek's entry-level mountain bike series. And like the other Marlins, the 7 has a blender-compatible stem, 7 degree, and Bontrager 31.8mm handlebars with a 5mm rise. Lock-on grips, also Bontrager. These are XR Trail Comp, so close to being XR Pro. And like the Marlin 6, the 7 is also a 2x, so a 2-speed shifter on the left, but it moves up to a 9-speed on the right. And both shifters are Shimano Altus. Being a penny away from $800, it's a given that this will have hydraulic brakes, but the Marlin 7, it's a step up from the Tektros on the lower Marlins. These are Shimano MT200s with 180mm front rotor and 160 on the rear. And this keeps the 1 1/8" straight steer from the other bikes in this series, but the fork is a step up. It has a manual lockout, 100mm of travel, and the RockShox name. This is a RockShox XC30. It's a coil spring model, and before you ask, I don't know why this quick release is oriented like this. Tires and wheels should also be familiar to anyone that's been following these Marlin videos. Bontrager 29x2.20 XR2 tires and Bontrager connection rims, drilled for Presta valves. But what's this? Made in Cambodia. This, my friends, is what I believe to be a tariff dodge. And another one, Cambodia on the frame too. I'm assuming this entire bike was assembled there, not just the wheels and the frame. And that frame is Alpha Silver aluminum, so Trek's middle grade, putting the bike in at around 31 pounds. And the finish on this bike is what Trek calls Emerald Iris, and it is stunning. The camera doesn't do it justice. It looked black in the shot, but as soon as the light hit it, it turns to an emerald beauty. The accents are dark gray, and like the other Marlins, this has the covert underside top tube graphic. On the Marlin 6 that I looked at, Trek chose a unique frame pedal color combo. And for some reason on this bike, the local bike shop put these baby blue pedals on it, and I don't like this. If there were ever a case to use the factory black pedals, I think this Emerald Iris frame is definitely it. The rest of the drivetrain, all Shimano. An MT101 crankset, 36 to 22 tooth, shifted with a Shimano Altus front derailleur. The rear is set up with a Shimano Acera, and it has shadow technology to help reduce chain slap out on the trail. And the rear gearing is a 9-speed 11 to 36 tooth Shimano Hyperglide cassette. And the bottom bracket is a 73mm threaded cartridge. And sitting atop the 31.6mm alloy seat post is a Bontrager Arvada saddle. You may have noticed the accessories on this bike, a saddlebag, an air pump, a bottle cage. These are things the bike shop adds as eye candy, but they don't note it on the bike's pricing, and that can be confusing, so take note that they don't come with the Marlin. And that's the 2020 Trek Marlin 7, the highest spec and arguably most capable of the Marlin series bikes. But in the Trek lineup, it takes another step up to get things like tapered forks, external bearing bottom brackets, and the through axles that many aggressive riders are more likely to demand. There is one thing about this bike that I'm sure most people are going to agree with, and that's that the Emerald Iris paint is beautiful. Those blue pedals, though, they don't do it any favors, so comment below and let me know if you agree. Black would be better, right? And don't comment about just the pedals. Let me know what you think about the Marlin 7 as a whole. Is it worth $800 to you? Subscribe, activate the notification bell if you haven't already so you get informed of new videos on this channel. Thanks to everyone for watching. I hope you have a great day. And now, take a look at some subscriber submitted bikes. These are of the non-big box variety, so think local bike shop or better.